So, big ass, how I get that,
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing to meet me on this daggone break room, y'all. Oh, boy. All right. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail, baby. We got a lot going on this good Taco Tuesday. You hear me? Yes, Purple Virgo. What's good, sis? We ain't seen you in a minute. What's popping? Amar, sis, I'm just telling you, don't shoot the messenger, sis. That's what that's what the thumbnail says. Sis says she over there sick. So we gonna see about it, okay? Because one thing's for certain, two things for sure. Baby, our show is on, and we gonna go watch and see what's going on, baby. We got a long lineup tonight. I'm gonna try to streamline this live in about an hour and a half if I can, okay? A little sooner than that if it all's possible, okay? But child, we got a lot going on. Of course, Jasmine got to be pregnant. Y'all know between her and Olivia, they beef for the attention in this sector. And what they really not understand is, child, we not paying attention to any of them. Girl, child, ever since Anidia said she was pregnant, now here come Jasmine. Queen Op over there showing out with her pregnancy. And here comes Jasmine. I said, Jasmine, go sit down. If you're pregnant, just go have a baby and go sit down, ma'am. I'm like, girl, you ain't gonna do nothing but have, especially if it's a boy, you gonna have another baby whose hair ain't gonna get cut. Just go sit down, ma'am. Just go sit down. Just go sit down. I'm just saying. Whew. And y'all, Liv, we tired, sis. We wore out. Olivia, it was almost like you was a whole elephant over there, girl. That pregnancy was long as hell. And you like Jasmine. You're taking back to school and streaming it for two months. Livy, enough of the pregnancy content. You didn't do all this when you was pregnant with Kaylani. Or AJ, you didn't do all this. Now all of a sudden, this baby is video after video after video after video. Livy, we tired, sis, okay? As Constance said, a whole nother SSI check over there, I guess. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay. Latrice said, TMR, you ain't never like, yeah, but girl, we tired. Let me go sit down, man. Please. Lord have mercy. You said Jasmine stayed pregnant by a ninja who won't cut her child's hair, even his own daddy, or take her out on a date. Cause trust me, if some man was over there taking her out, you don't think we would have seen an elbow, a kneecap, the tip of somebody's baseball cap, the back of some man's head? Oh, child, you don't think we would have seen that by now, child? Please. Queen Op asking people to be stepdaddies, where she needs to get pregnant by somebody who wants to be a daddy. I know that's right, Nisha. Girl, say it again for the people in the back, girl. Yeah, she good for that bomb. And so then we got a lady named Teresa. Hold on now. Teresa +5. Shouts out to my subscriber that sent this to me today. Apparently, y'all been watching her. She got 23,000 followers. I think this is the lady a few months ago. Something about Jasmine was talking. Yes, this is her. Jasmine was talking about this lady. I don't know. Somebody mentioned this lady in Jasmine's chat. This is about 2 months ago. I don't know. Anyway, this lady did a video. Teresa's her name. And I know you guys are like, who is that, sis? Some of y'all may have heard of her. Some of you may have not. I'm not a watcher of her channel. I don't say that disrespectfully. I'm just saying I don't watch everybody in this sector, y'all. I just don't. But my subscriber sent this to me and says, sis, you may want to listen to it because it's about food stamps. And y'all know we have had our fill with the food stamps over here with Olivia, Chrissy, and Jasmine. Okay. Jasmine is still stringing along the food stamps. Chrissy and Olivia kind of cut that conversation out some years back. But Jasmine, she's always the last one to the dinner table. I used to follow Teresa Plus 5 years ago until I saw she ain't want nothing more in life than government assistance and stop following her broke ass. Oh, well, damn. With love. Sis, tell me what you really mean. God, no. Is that what this is going on? Baby, when I tell you I've never seen a video of this lady's. Never. I don't know nothing about this lady. But she on here about they didn't denied her for food stamps. And I don't know if I would have made a video about that. That's just me, y'all. I don't know if we do remember. Oh my God, how can we ever forget 12/6? When they took in Jasmine's food stamps, baby, after 12/6, we said not unanimously. We said over here, don't nobody else do another damn food stamp. I ain't get my food stamp video. When Jasmine came out with 12/6, we all voted. Don't none of you mamas do another day than took in my food stamp video. I guess this lady didn't get the memo. Okay. But we had said, because y'all been wanting to keep celebrating 12/6, and I've been told y'all I don't want to do that anymore. Okay. It was cute in the first couple years, but I don't want to do that anymore. I just got out the hospital after a month, so I'm way behind. Donna, no. Oh my God, sis. I wouldn't have known that, but oh my God, well, sis, I'm glad you're here for the break room. Thank you so much. Hey, Ash, what's going on, sis? You said baby left her behind years ago. You hear me? I had high hopes for her. Did you really? Where is she from? Is she from the Midwest or the East Coast, North, South? Yeah, we cool on that struggle content, baby. Like it was interesting back in 2018, 2017, 2019. Okay. She lives in Florida. Oh, okay. It was cool back then because we was just kind of like, oh, yeah, sis, that's what's going on. Oh, okay. But now, after the pandemic and what everybody went through and folks scrambling, trying to get this covered and that covered, baby, we are not really keen on watching folks, getting swallowed. And we're not keen on watching the people getting swallowed and allowing themselves to get swallowed. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know what it is. It's just I just feel like you ain't made enough money. There's no such thing as, oh, I got enough. My bills is covered for this month. Okay, sis. Well, what about next month? Let's get ahead on next month. Latrice said, no, we're not trying to get swallowed. We're not trying to do that. So I'm not really keen on the we've been watching these moms forever, but like I told y'all, incorporate new struggle moms. I'm a little teeter-totter on that. Okay. Now I do understand just talking about life and life be life, and I get all this. But you'll see here in a minute, this lady was literally crying because they cut her off her food stamps. I don't know how many kids. Well, she got 5. I'm sorry. She has 5 children. I'm assuming they're all school age because she said something about back to school. So it's a lot going on over here. So we're going to get into it. Hey, Kimberly, we're going to get into it. We're going to start off the show with her, okay? We're going to start off with her, and we're going to see where this is going to take us, okay? Now, y'all, I did watch about 15 minutes because I had to get some context of what was going on here. So let's get into it.
I have so many thoughts in my head right now. And I wanted to make this video after all of my kids went to school this morning, because I don't know what kind of emotions gonna come out right now. But as y'all can tell, or maybe you can't tell, but I have been crying.
Hey, Lynn.
I'm about to feel so embarrassed and so naked right now for putting y'all in my business. But I don't care, because I know it's gonna take this to grow. I know this is a part of my testimony. And I know some of you are going to look at this video in a negative aspect and say, oh, ha ha, that's good for you. That's good for her. Not even realizing or thinking about my kids. But I came on here to tell y'all
Lynn.
that they denied me for food stamps. And I'm like 5 or 6 days away from supposedly getting my food stamps.
So I don't mean to pause in the middle of this lady's story, but just a little FYI. Unfortunately, y'all, that's happening across everywhere, all across the 50 United States. They are denying people benefits. I mean, y'all, you have to understand, we have a government that's governing us that doesn't care about people, right? Or struggling people. So unfortunately, you know, I was just talking to somebody the other day. I'm going to say this really quick. You know, I watch social media, and when I'm on TikTok, I get a lot of videos of people talking about they going to do Spark, and they're doing DoorDash, and they're doing this and Amazon Flex, and that's trendy. They have a lot of those videos here on YouTube too. That's like a trendy thing for people. And I noticed that a lot of people are complaining about orders, like, oh, this order is too they had too many cases of water, they had too many this, they was on the 3rd floor, they was this, a lot of complaining going on. And all I was thinking was, I remember 30 years ago, I would have died to have a job where I could make my own schedule and essentially make as much money as I could stand to make. And if I had to take my kids with me to work. Unfortunately, y'all, years ago, there were a couple jobs I ended up losing because I pointed out, because of my absences, because I had kids that were sick and I didn't have anybody watch my children. And so the fact that I hear people complaining about working, it's like, how do you complain about a job that you chose to do? How do you complain about a job that you can do it at your own will? Like, let's be honest, y'all. If you sign up for a delivery job of groceries, do understand the groceries that you're going to be picking up is the same groceries that you buy for your own house. Don't you buy water for your house? Don't you buy cases of soda for your house? Don't you buy, if you got a dog, don't you buy big bags of dog food? If you got a cat, don't you get big bags of cat litter? Like, the same groceries that you put in your own home would be the same groceries that other people are putting in their homes. So I just don't understand how people complain when, if you really want to know the truth, a lot of people, I mean, having the flexibility of working when you want to, even if you're a single mom or a single dad and you don't got nobody to watch your children, you could take your kids potentially to work with you as you're working. If they sick, just put them in the car and still make your money. But yet you got people on the internet complaining about working. It's like, how much easier do you want it? You have the flexibility of making your own schedule. You can make as much money as you want. You can pick and choose the jobs that you work. Hello? You can pick and choose them. You can start work at 10 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And depending on how long you work and what your goal is, make your money. It don't get no better than that. Especially if you're using it as a side hustle. So when I hear her talk about she got denied her food stamps, I mean, sis, I guess that's unfortunate, right? But you didn't get denied the access to eat, though. You can still eat, sis. You didn't get denied the access to eat. It's just the government are not going to give you the stamps to feed. But they're not saying that you can't go feed. Okay, Anisha. Timar, remember when we had her in the break room for going viral for not helping with school supplies or something like that? It's all a little foggy now. She did a video. Go back and look. We talked about it. Not helping with school supplies. Who, this lady right here? I don't remember that, sis. You probably had to, yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't. Okay, but y'all, let me finish letting her talk.
Some of y'all may say in the comments, why is she crying over not getting food stamps or not being approved for food stamps and being denied for food stamps? It's not about the food stamps, y'all. It's the principle. It's how they handled everything. As a single mom, we already have odds stacked against us. It's not just us. Like, we have little people depending on us. So the pressure is harder to push forward. So let me tell y'all what happened. So my research was in July. I had to turn in everything by July 15th.
Okay, Anisha, I'll go.
Some of y'all are on Snap, y'all know how it goes. You turn in your application for research. Depending on if they need additional information, you have to do a phone interview. I had to do a phone interview. I did the phone interview, and even with that, it was a problem. Like, it was a problem from the start. And now I'm realizing that. So with the phone interview, they were supposed to call me at 10 o'clock. Now on the portal, at first, it said DCF was supposed to call me. If y'all don't know, DCF is Department of Children and Families, and they're the ones who determine your eligibility for food stamps, cash assistance, Medicaid, all that type of just, right? So on the portal at first, it said they were supposed to call me for the phone interview. So I'm like, okay, boom, they're supposed to call me. Now the time is saying 10 a.m. ET. And I'm like, is that Eastern Standard Time? Okay, cool. Like, it hadn't said that before. It looked totally different in the past. So on the day of the phone interview,
why wouldn't the time zone be ET? Doesn't she live in Florida? Isn't Florida Eastern Standard Time? Or am I wrong? Isn't Florida Eastern Standard Time? So if you've seen ET, regardless if they put the time zone on there or not, and again, you're applying for the state. So the state is going to call you. So if you see ET, that means Eastern Standard Time because you live in the state of Florida and they're on the Eastern time zone. What difference does it matter if they put ET this time and they have it before? Like, they probably updated their system, sis, and didn't let you know that. What? That don't even make sense. Like, what? Yeah, okay.
Interview, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. It's done past 10 o'clock. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? But I noticed when I go look back in the portal, it says I had to contact DCF at my phone interview time. And on the email, it said DCF was going to contact me. So it was a lot of miscommunication and misconstruing of information right there for the phone interview. So boom, I finally get the phone interview. The lady calls me around 10:30, but she was supposed to call at 10. So she's like, do you have a few minutes to do the interview? So I'm like, yeah. I'm answering all the questions. Mind you, she's not answering the typical questions that they used to ask me in the past. It's very simpler than before. So I'm wondering and questioning that in my mind. I'm like, dang, the lady ain't really even asking me too much. So she's like, well, we're done with the interview. Just turn in all your documents. I said, I've already turned in all my documents. So she's like, looking in the file. She's like, oh, yeah, you did turn in everything. So everything should be good. The caseworker should, process the case. And then you'll know something by Tuesday. Just look in your portal. So I'm like, okay, cool. Tuesday come, nothing. So I called DCF. This Indian man, he answers the phone. And he's like, oh, yeah, you have to turn in your proof of income. I said, I already turned in my proof of income. And he was like, I don't see anything in here. So I'm like, huh? So I'm like, I'll turn in my paycheck stubs. And he was like, you have paycheck stubs? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I thought you were self-employed. I said, I am self-employed, but they give me paycheck stubs. Like, they give me paychecks. So he was like, okay, but you also need to...
Let me tell you something, and I ain't trying to be funny. She probably make more in 1 month than most of them caseworkers processing her benefits. And I'm not trying to be funny, but they probably seen that and bubbled it up real quick to the supervisor and say, wait, hold on. What she say? She made $6,000 and $7,000 this month. It probably takes some of them caseworkers 2-3 months to make that type of money. Here's the thing, though. We all know processes change. The price today is obviously not the price that it was yesterday. What does she do? YouTube. So, real quick, let me say this. I remember when I was getting food stamps, and I remember when I first got denied, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, I was devastated. I was like, wait, what? I ain't getting no more food stamps. Why? And this is when you had to go in and talk to the caseworker. Now you know how long ago this is. When the last time you had to go into the welfare office? This is when you had to go in and sit down at the caseworker's desk. Okay? That's how long ago this was. Baby, when that woman told me that I was over income, I said, how is that? I said, ma'am, I got a car note. I got car insurance, rent. And I remember her saying something about we give you an allowance for your utilities. And I think it was only gas and electric. They didn't even include water. Wait, right? Look, they didn't even give you, and then they asked you about a car, but they don't give you an allowance for having a car note because that's optional. You don't have to have a car note. You choose to have one, right? Be down there all damn day, right, Newton? And so I remember when she said that, and I was just sitting there like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Baby, I remember leaving that office, going outside, walking through, leaving, going into the parking lot, and driving home. I couldn't wait to get home to call my mama. She was the first person I called. Baby, I got to that house. My mama was at work. I called mama. I said, girl, guess what? She said, what? Baby, I remember this like it was yesterday. I said, girl, guess what? She said, what? I said, mama, I just left the welfare office. I said, mama, they said I can't get food stamps anymore. She said, what? I said, yeah. You know what my mother said to me? She said, okay, well, you didn't got them long enough. I was like, wait, what she just say? I said, mama, what did you? She said, girl, you done got them stamps long enough. You act like y'all ain't gonna eat. You just ain't gonna be able to buy all that other stuff that y'all was buying. She said, you was buying. You ain't gonna be able to buy all that other stuff that you was buying. You got them kids don't need all that snacks and stuff anyway. I remember her was saying it like it was yesterday. And if y'all don't know, my mother just passed away 2 years ago, and I'm literally hearing her voice. And I'm getting mad. I'm like, what? I guess she would say that. Hell, she ain't got no kids over there to feed. I'm the one with all the cheering. Baby, my mama was like, girl, this is exactly what she told me. She said, get up off my phone. I'm telling you, girl, my mama did not play. She said, girl, get up off my phone, and hung up on me. My mama said, girl, what is you? Are you okay over there? You act like y'all ain't gonna eat. And I guarantee you, baby, I ain't got a food stamp since that day. And guess what? We ate every damn day. Yeah. Matter of fact, some days we ate too much. Baby, we ate every day. At first, I was effed up about it. I was like, how I'm going to do that? How I'm going to fit food in my budget? Oh, my God, I'm barely doing this. I'm barely doing that. But you guess what? God made a way. And, baby, I ain't thought no more of it. Baby, I've been rolling to the stores. I've been rolling to the stores since. Let's continue.
Turn in your work schedule or work hours and your Schedule C from your tax return. So I'm like, okay, boom. So I usually turn in my paycheck stub from Google for the last 4 weeks. That's only one because we only get paid once a month. So I turn in that one. And then I turn in my Schedule C from my tax return, my latest tax return. And then I always write a letter saying how many hours I worked, how much the paycheck stubs was. I give them my gas receipts, all this type of shit, right? So he's like, okay, so turn in all of that stuff, and then I'll expedite to tier 2 or whatever, so the caseworker can work on your case. Boom. I'll turn in all that. I wait on a response. I still hear nothing. I call DCF Monday. It's a black lady. This past Monday, literally yesterday. So I called yesterday. I'm like, ma'am, I've done the phone interview. I've turned in my paycheck stubs. I've turned in my work hours or the work schedule that y'all asked for. And I also went.
What works? YouTube got a work schedule? Well, girl, you need to tell my Jazzy Life and Livy over there, because, baby, they be on all day, night, noon. YouTube got a schedule? Hell, I ain't even got one. When did YouTube start giving a schedule? YouTube. Don't send no schedule to TMR. Please don't send no schedule to break room, because y'all about to fire my ass. I'm telling you, because I be late all the damn time. I'm telling you. Do not send no schedule to the break room, baby, because when I tell you, I'm going to be fired. You hear me? Baby, I'm going to be late. YouTube, don't listen to this woman. Don't you get no damn bright ideas, YouTube. Talking about videos got to be up between 10 and 12 and 2 and 4, and you only can be... Shit, I'm getting fired tomorrow. You hear me? Oh, yeah, I ain't going to make it.
The additional amount and turned in. Woo, child, I had just got a call from Join Journey School. They gave Journey dress code for her skirt. So it's just so much, y'all. So this vlog is going to be really, really long because I've been going through so much. But I have a positive outlook on everything, and I'll explain that towards the end. But where was I? Okay, so I'm on the phone with the black lady. Well, it sounds like she's a black lady. I'll just say that. So I'm like, well, ma'am, I did my phone interview. I turned in all my documents. And now it's past the 30 days of y'all having to process the application, because they have 30 days to process the application. I think Medicaid takes them like 45 days. So she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I do see that it's over the 30-day mark. I'm going to forward your application to tier 3, or, I'm going to contact the case manager so they can hurry up and, get it together so you can get your benefits. And she was like, it's going to take them 5 days to process it. In my head, I'm like, how is it going to take y'all 5 days to process it when you had 30 days to process it in the first place? Like, how is it going to take y'all 5 more days?
Sis, because because it's the government. Baby, the government don't hurry up for no damn body. Ma'am, you've been getting benefits long enough. You know this. Yeah, the government don't hurry up for no, but they don't, girl, they don't. Girl, did you not see last year that the folks almost didn't have a Thanksgiving? Baby, did you see all them people on the internet hooping and hollering about they wasn't gonna be able to have no damn turkey and dressing and chitterlings? Girl, did you see, baby, do you think the government give a girl, stop? And the state is worse. Baby, the state be so damn slow. Sis said 5 more days. Yes, sis, 5 more days.
So she's like, yeah, it's gonna take 5 days. I'm like, that's really crunch time. Like, that's really almost leading up to the day that I gotta get my benefits. Like, I get my benefits in like 6 days.
So wait, so hold on, sis. So do y'all not have enough food to carry you from 1 month to the next? Like, you don't have, because I used to always have food left over. You don't have that situation going on? My subscriber that sent this to me said that I guess a couple weeks ago she was buying $25 lamb chops. I said, well, damn. Shit. Baby, I ain't had a lamb chop, and when I tell you I ain't even bought no steak. I ain't bought no steak. I'm just saying, steak. I can't. I'm doing enough getting the ground beef. I can't do the ground beef and the damn steak. There go to $100 right there. Ground beef, 25. 2 steaks gonna be $25, $30 a piece. Baby, who I gotta eat. What about the other 27 days of the month? I gotta eat. Baby, I'm chicken, fish. Girl, okay.
She says nothing. She just steady typing. Tell me why on my portal it says the application has been completed. So I'm like, okay, cool. The
Thank you for the
application been
gift,
complete.
sis.
It didn't take 5 days. And the portal says just check my notification center. So boom, I go check. It's the same notices I've been getting about the Medicaid has been approved. And I think every time you log in, it just regenerates the notices that you've been got in case you didn't get them. But when you open them, it reopens again every time you log in. It's weird. So I'm like, I don't see nothing in here. I don't see no decision. I don't see any decision for the food stamps. So some say, just log out the whole browser and log back in. I do that, still no notice. But the application is saying complete. And I'm still seeing it saying processing under our name, how much the amount, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get to the amount too. So I'm like, well, I'm a little bit confused. So this morning I checked. It says, oh, your food stamp application for July 8th has been denied.
Thank you so much, sis, for the watermelon. I appreciate you. What's that, Olivia? Olivia, is that the? No, that can't be. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Olivia. I'm just playing with you, sis. So they said denied, huh? Damn, girl. Okay, so hold on. Okay. So what's the next step? What we getting ready to do? Let me tell y'all something. Shouts out to all the content creators that did the food stamp hauls and balling on their food stamps, all the food and stuff. Shouts out to all of y'all, because you know what the government did? They said, oh, y'all make money on social media, huh? Oh, okay. So now they got everything hooked up where they can even see your social media income. Because guess what? Google has to report that. I'm telling y'all, the government is hip on all of that. So y'all think they just gonna let, especially us black and brown people, y'all think they just gonna let us keep just making all this endless amount of money and they don't know nothing about it? Y'all think that? Anytime I remember, who remembers back when the welfare office got linked up where what is it called? You know how you get a W-2 job and they could go into some system and see when you started the job, when you got your first check. I don't remember what it's called because, again, that's been years ago. Y'all remember when they got linked up with that? And so that you no longer needed to show paycheck stubs because they'll ask you to give paycheck stubs. I think they just asked that just out of repetition, but all they had to do was go to that system. What is it called, sis? EIV. Okay. And boom, 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 boom. And you can say, caseworker be like, say here you started working down there at the Manpower on August the 10th. When you say you started? Oh, they said you already got your first check. And they can see how much it was. See, back in the day, you could lie. You could finagle the system. Oh, baby, they stopped that years ago. Y'all remember when they got it hooked up with the what was it, Social Security and all that, and unemployment, baby. They hooked and that was years ago when they did it. So can you just imagine over the years how that has evolved? Yeah, you can't get away with too much of nothing nowadays.
Y'all, when I tell y'all that literally broke me, I'm talking about, I was boo-hoo crying, y'all. This was this morning. That's why my eyes probably red a little bit. This was literally this morning I got that denial letter. And I was like, how? So I look at the bottom for the reason. The reason say, oh, failure to cooperate with child support. How? I've been cooperating. I ain't understand that because I've been cooperating. So then I look at the other reason. They say, oh, you didn't provide proof of income.
So what they're saying is the proof that you sent is not aligned with the proof that they have. Yeah, that's what that meant. The proof that you sent, because she said she sent documents. She wrote a Dear John letter with the documents. That's what she said she did, and she sent it. What they're saying is you didn't provide the proof that they already had. That's what they're saying, sis.
When I'm literally sitting and looking at the receipts of the documents I sent y'all, the dates and the times in my portal. So it's given somebody don't know what they're doing up there. Or the lady was forced to deny me because they're trying not to give out no food stamps or no benefits no more.
Now, as far as you didn't comply with child support, what does that mean? Now, I don't know if this lady has one baby daddy, 5. Y'all say she got, well, her title also says she has 5 kids. So I don't know if she has 1 baby daddy, 5 baby daddies, 2. I don't know anything. Y'all don't even have to tell me. But what I'm saying is, what it sounds like that is if you don't have an active child support case on file. Right? Maybe that's what that means. Again, I don't know how the state of Florida works with their child support system for the ladies who live in Florida. And if you've been through child support, let me know in the chat. But maybe that's what that means because I noticed she didn't elaborate on that.
Or because y'all just want to pass people along so you can shorten up the food stamp line and you won't have to give out benefits anymore. And also, so you can deny the case and I got to apply all over again.
Well, no, you don't have to apply. You can, what do you call that? Appeal it. You can appeal it. Yeah, you don't have to apply or reapply. You appeal it. Did you appeal it? I hope you appealed it before you came and told this story. Because if you did, that's more time you're wasting, sis.
When you literally have all the proof. And then it's a phone number on the form that I can call. I guess for the case manager, I kept calling her. This before I even got the denial letter. I kept calling, leaving messages. No response, no call back, no nothing. When I tell y'all that broke me, that shattered me in that moment.
Why?
I literally boo-hoo cried.
Why?
And the kids seen me boo crying.
Okay.
Because I literally was planning to give up the car because the car was a big financial burden for me. I had dealt with it for 3 years. I paid on time 3 years, my car insurance and my car note for 3 years on time. Now my credit is in good standing, like really good standing. But I was like, you know what? I gotta give up this car because I'm thinking logically, like I don't really need it other than to take Jeremy and Jill to school because the girls catch the bus and Taylor walks to school. It's literally 2 seconds away. So I don't really need the car. The kids can walk to school or I can walk them to school. And
So wait, sis, if you've been paying on a car for 3 years, how long is the note? Because you should be about done paying for it. What, you got a 5-year note, 7-year note? Because you said you got good credit. Well, sis, if you get a car back, then there go to good credit. Yeah, that's gone.
that will lift a financial burden for me. Why am I paying? Now, at first when I got the car, I was paying like over $1,000 a month between the car insurance and car note. And I'm like, why am I paying $1,000 just to go less than 2 miles? Because I can order all our groceries.
So what about, okay, you ain't got no errands to run. You don't want to take the kids somewhere. Hell, do you not want to get out the house sometime? I'm not saying go get $1,000 car note, but I mean, I don't understand why you got $1,000 car note anyway, but that's your business, sis.
I can get it delivered to the door. So why am I paying this? A voice in my head kept saying, Teresa, give up the car. And I'm steady going back and forth, battling with this voice. Like, no, I need the car because I need to take my kids to school. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to go do this, go do that, run errands, pay bills. I'm steady saying this to myself, like trying to battle with myself. And myself is like, no, give it up. And I never would give the car up. I was being disobedient. I wasn't listening to myself.
Thank you, Teresa.
I wasn't listening to God or the universe. I wasn't listening.
Well, sis, was that really God telling you to give up the car? Or do you think that maybe was the devil? Because, you know, the devil don't want to see you doing good. He want to see you doing dirtball bad. Because you just said that you was able to establish your credit, good payment history for 3 years. And so God made it a way for you to pay for this car $1,000 a month for 3 years. With from what you state, with no hindrance, you were able to keep a good payment history. So you think after God help you build it up, he's gonna help you tear it down? So how do you feel like God was telling you to do that? You don't think that was the devil, sis?
So I had to suffer. I had to suffer. But something kept telling me, Teresa, give up the car. And it's like the moment I finally decided to give up the car, y'all, like I was going to give up the car this month or either next month. Because I was like, you know what? I make good content, but I know my viewers may or may not be tired of seeing food stamp content. I want to do more. I want more. And for 3 years, y'all have seen me on food stamps. I've been on food stamps for longer, but for at least 3 years, y'all know I've been on food stamps. And I'm the type of person, I will go to the end. I will fight to the end until I can't fight anymore, y'all. And this month was the month where I was like, I can't fight it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I want financial freedom. The money that I was spending on my car note and car insurance, I could save for us to go travel the world. That's what I was just telling the kids. I was like, I don't want to struggle no more. I want to even put out different content.
Now I can understand you saying that financial freedom, but sis, I'm just saying, like, again, these are her finances. I'm just running my mouth. But if you paid on it for 3 years, all that money you paid, it just sounds like such a waste to let it go. And it's in financial freedom shouldn't be that far off. Or have you thought about refinancing the car to get the car payment down? I'm just going to assume you have a bank account. If you don't have a credit union, maybe go get a credit union. And if your credit is good, and you got good payment history, maybe they would consider refinancing the car for you to get your payments lower. And so you can establish getting it paid off. And then a lot of times if you finance with the credit union, they have deals where you get 60 days no payment, 90 days no payment, to give you a little breather. So that money that you would have been paying for those 3 months, you can put that money up, and then when you get ready to start paying the card again, it's at a lower amount. I don't know. That's just, again, I don't know her financial situation, but I'm just throwing that out there.
I want to put out traveling content. I want to put out foodie content like food reviews. I want to just do different things. I don't want to just be known as a struggle mom. Like, I want to overcome because this is all I know. And I had been talking to God, I had been talking to myself, like, man, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this. Like, this a generational curse. This all me and my family know. Food stamps, Medicaid, housing, Section 8. This is all we know. And at first, I was thinking breaking generational curses as far as the N word or the R word, right? Not nobody taking advantage of my kids. And not being toxic, not having toxic relationships. I was trying to break those curses, which I have. But I realized that it's more generational curses than I think. And I was starting to think about those as far as I was the first person in my family to finish high school, to go to college. I've done those two things. I was a first generational college student. That's big. I was starting to break down the barriers, y'all.
So I just have a question. All this because they said you can't get the food stamps this month? Hmm. Okay.
Of course, I had kids. I had kids, yeah, I did. I was in love with the person I had children with. I thought we were going to build a family. That didn't work out. So, boom, I moved on. I started focusing on me and the kids. Just me and the kids. We ain't going to speak on that because that's not even a part of what I'm talking about right now. But breaking generational curses also means financially as well, not just emotional. That's all me and my family know. Food stamps, Medicaid, Section 8, public housing, the projects.
Okay, and I can understand wanting to break generational curses. I can understand that. So if all your family know is food stamps, housing, Section 8 projects, Medicaid, then when you got the letter or when you got word of that they denied your food stamp application, wouldn't this be the time to go ahead and start breaking those generation curses? Like, understanding you weren't expecting to get denied. Like, I can understand you being taken aback for a moment, but now it's time to say, all right, well, let me move on. Because one thing I don't want to do is beg. I don't want to beg you for nothing. That essentially, if I pay taxes, I've paid into the opportunity to be able to get assistance from the government. So, because on your YouTube income, I'm sure you're paying taxes on that money. So I don't know, you guys. I can't get my food stamps. I don't understand how it turned into this type of video. I would have just called one of my homegirls and said, girl, they didn't got me. Yeah, girl, I ain't getting no food. I can't get no food. That's it for the food stamps. Well, let me figure this out. And hang up the phone and go on and figure it out.
Struggling. That's all we know is struggle. That's all we can relate to is struggle. And I'm tired, y'all. Like, I'm fatigued. I'm tired. I'm tired of shopping, spending my last $20, spending my last $50, spending my last $100. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I want to do different content. I want to branch out. So I feel like this was a way to force me out of that. It looks scary as hell. Cause my lower self, my broke mindset was saying, kept me comfortable. One part of me was comfortable being on food stamps or government assistance, as you will, because everybody on government assistance. You may not look at it like that, but everybody receives assistance from the government, whether it's VA, WIOA, cash assistance, Medicaid, Social Security, whatever. That's government assistance. You need assistance from the government, regardless of how you got it, the situation, whatever. But anywho,
I don't get assistance from the government. I don't get cash assistance. I don't get food stamps. I don't get no VA benefits. And let's just say this. Say for instance, I become disabled and I receive disability, Social Security disability. Yes, the government is providing that to me because over the years I paid taxes into the government, right? And so they now owe me that money, right? Because I paid into it. So instead of getting SSI, I would get SSD, which is Social Security disability, because I worked. And so Social Security states based off your work history and how much money was paid into this is how much you can get because you are disabled. Yes, the government is giving it to me, but I wouldn't really necessarily call that government assistance. I mean, I guess you can. No, I wouldn't call that government assistance because, well, of course, the government is giving it to me, right? But it's not like the government can take it away from me if they say I make too much money. Because essentially, if I'm disabled, I'm not making money anyway because I'm disabled, and the government is paying me because I worked and paid into it. So now they're paying me a fraction of that money that I basically put into the system over the years.
I want more, y'all. I want more. So I was planning to give up the car so I could save money for us to travel and do like travel vlogs with the kids. As soon as I decide to do that, y'all, this what hurt me the most. As long as I wasn't thinking about traveling, thinking about getting outside of Tampa, I was getting food stamps. But the moment I decide I want to grow, that's when I get a denial letter for food stamps. So now I don't have no choice but to turn in my car. I'm not gonna have the money to pay it because I gotta buy food. And I know y'all like the everyday American person buys food with cash. It's no big deal. For me, it's a big deal because I'm used to using food stamps, tax-free money.
Wait, hold on, sis. What? I mean, just like you get used to something, you get unused to it. Just like she gave the example that she, was with the guy that she loved and she started having children for him. And then unfortunately realized later on after having those children that relationship wasn't going to work. So just like you got used to that man, then you were forced to get unused to that man, right? Because you realized that y'all weren't going to be a family. Well, the same with the food stamps. Yes, you've had the food stamps for so long and you were getting the food stamps. Well, now the government for the state that you live in, state of Florida says, yeah, we're not going to give them to you this month. And we might not give them to you any other month after this month. Okay. Um, all right, government, I appreciate you. Good looking out. Let me go figure this stuff out. I mean, maybe now we streamline the budget of how we shop. Maybe we incorporate food stamps. Maybe we start buying in bulk. I don't know. Like, you just got to be creative. Like, it's just like anybody else. Like, I don't understand these type of conversations because there are a lot of people, like she just said, that's out here in the grocery store every day of the week spending cash. There are people who've never ever received food stamps. And I'm not talking about rich people either. I'm talking about regular everyday people that never received food stamps. They just managed to make good decisions in their lives, got jobs that can support them being able to support themselves, or decided not to have a bunch of kids that they knew they couldn't afford to have. And they just maybe had one child or two children and figure that stuff out. Like, people do it every day. Yeah. Yeah, every day.
So now I got to come out of my comfort zone. I got to be uncomfortable. Like I was telling Taylor, if you want change, you have to be stripped of everything and start over. I was stripped of 2 incomes, and I relied strictly on my YouTube check as far as money. I got 2 incomes taken away from me, just snatched. I feel the exact same way I felt when those 2 incomes got snatched. I was uncomfortable. I was like, what am I gonna do? And then I started making more money on YouTube, so them 2 incomes didn't even matter anymore. So now I have to have the same mindset with the food stamps. My lower self was saying, you need the food stamps. You can't live without them. You gotta have them.
So it sounds like Teresa started the video off describing what the events were that led up to her getting denied. But it sounds like now she's convincing herself that the train that she's been riding for so long is now asking her to not be a passenger anymore. And they didn't got to the last stop and she got to get off, right? Sounds like she's coping with or understanding that the food stamps is not going to be a thing for her. And so what she does, I don't know how much she gets in food stamps, but now what she has to do is be creative with the money that she's losing from the food stamps and just pick up other sources to make up for that money. If that's putting up an extra video a month, I know she says she wants to give up the car, but maybe you need to keep the car so you can make money to pay the car and buy food. I mean, the reason why I'm saying this, y'all, is because most of us, and if not all of us, most of us are being very creative right now on how we make money to keep ourselves afloat. We're all being creative. A lot of us are working full-time jobs. Some of us are working 2 full-time jobs. Some of us are working a full and a part-time. Some of y'all have, a lot of you guys got a lot of stuff going on because we're not living in the times where you could just have one job. And you even find that some married couples some of them are working 2 jobs, or if one is working 2 jobs, the other one is working a full-time job and got them a hustle on the side or runs a business or so. Like, families are having multiple ways of having money coming in. The days of having one income are really like a thing of the past. It doesn't really exist anymore because it's too hard. The cost of living outweighs what most people bring home monthly.
Or you won't survive. My higher self is saying, you know what? Don't even worry about it, Teresa. You got better coming for you. You're going to make 10, 20, 30 times how much of food stamps you were getting. And you know what really tricked my mind, y'all? The whole time while it was processing, the amounts were changing. The first amount was $861. And then the second amount, while it's processing, and it took longer to process than it had ever did. And I'm like, dang, why is it taking so long for this application to process? Like, I turned in everything that I usually do, and it's just taking so long. That was another sign. The sign of the interview being hard to even get. The time that it took to even process it. I didn't even get no notice the same day that the application was completed until the next day. Those were all signs. So while it's in the process of processing the application, it went from $861 and then it went up to $1,087. Somebody in there don't know what they're doing. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was so distraught.
So it went from 861 to 1,000 or something to they ain't giving them to you at all. Baby, that system was looking through them check stubs and looking on that report and seeing how much money was coming in every month. Because I think with food stamp, what you do every 6 months, or is it every 6 months, or is it once a year? It used to be every 6 months. I don't know how they do it now. And that baby, that system was going through and said, wait, hold on. She made how much this month? Oh no, we can't give her all of that. I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing.
So hurt. I'm still a little bit hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Cause that's something I gotta get used to fast. I was looking forward to them food stamps so I could fill up my house. I can't do that now. Now I really gotta pinch a penny for real. Now I gotta really reevaluate what I'm going to be buying in the stores.
Not only do you have to report 1099 earnings, you now got to report money that you're getting on Cash App and Zelle and all these places. Baby, when I tell you all these systems are talking to each other, they're talking.
And that's a good thing because I won't be buying so much junk. And I'll be more and more intentional with my money. The lady said nothing over the phone. She just kept saying, oh, well, it's going to take 5 days for the process. I feel like that denial forced me to grow. It's going to force me to grow.
That's true, sis. That's what it's going to do. Okay, girl, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Give us an update. Woo, okay. I didn't plan on being over there that damn long. Yikes. Okay. You boy. All right. So there you have it, y'all. She said that denial is going to give her a chance to grow. She is coming to the terms of that she will not apparently be receiving the food stamps she was receiving. Okay. You know. You said, okay, Tim, are we ready to see Jasmine? Yeah, yes, Shaquita. Exactly, girl. I'm telling you, we got to move on. Okay, we got to move on, honey. That was a lot of explanation for a denied app shit. Even Jasmine didn't take that damn long. Hell, how long was that video Jasmine did? Was it 15 damn minutes? Baby, she didn't even go that damn long. Woo, okay, y'all. Let's get into Jasmine real quick. 675 in the chat. Make sure I got about 350 likes. Now, don't have me on here begging and carrying on. Y'all, I'm tired. I done worked all day. I don't want to beg. Y'all, let's get into it.
Yesterday.
Wow. Y'all so rude. I'm too. I don't know if y'all want to make it to you today. Please find it. I don't feel like it. The party done. I'm too.
Your area. Thank you so much, sis, for the gift. I appreciate you.
What are you doing? Hey, clean like putting more stuff in the dish. Okay, yeah, girl.
Hey.
What is going on? What is wrong with them cheering back there? Did they go back to school yet? Because Jasmine, no, we just got here. Don't have them kids getting on our nerves now. Tell Kaylin to hush. She always talking loud and half-time can't even understand what she talking about. Tell her to hush. All that screaming and hollering in that house. She not outside.
How much do you eat of my original honey?
Thank you, Shanika.
Leave, bro. You can't leave this open, bro.
What is it?
Only
Oh my God, y'all, we're not so good. I haven't felt good in the past couple of days.
We might get one.
Oh, okay. But what that mean? Jasmine, what you want us to do? Now, Jasmine, we don't have $500. Now, girl, come on now. Wait, you just heard Teresa. They done took her food stamps. Girl, we don't have no money. Jasmine, why is you on here talking about you don't feel good? When y'all don't feel well, why don't y'all go to urgent care? Why do y'all come to YouTube? Baby, when I wasn't feeling good the other day, I didn't come to YouTube talking about the break room. TMR don't feel well. I took my ass and laid down. Shit. They don't feel good. They come to so what you want us to do? Baby, we ain't got no medicine over here. We ain't got nothing. Now, see, if you had a job, you can go use your HSA card and go on down there to the Walgreens and get you some medicine.
I'm feeling sick. I feel like shit. Like so bad. So I don't even want to. I was like, I gotta pop up on YouTube. I didn't even want to get on YouTube. I didn't want to do shit. Oh, I gotta redo my hair. I just don't even feel like doing this shit. I haven't been on anything. I haven't been on TikTok or YouTube. I have not been feeling good. I haven't felt good. Like, I'm struggling today.
Well, what's wrong with you? What don't feel good? You got a headache, your sinuses. What's wrong? You say you don't feel good. Well, what don't feel good? God damn. Can you tell us something? I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Okay, well, what's wrong, ma'am? Why y'all have me come over here? Lynn, I blame you for this. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm really struggling. I haven't forgot. I just ain't felt good. Like, to a point where like, my stomach hurt and I don't want to fucking talk to nobody. I don't even want to be on TikTok. I mean, YouTube or anything. I don't want to make no vlog. I just lay down. Like, I've been nauseous and
Girl, hush. What you been nauseous? What you had too many energy drinks? Jasmine, is you pregnant? Hold on. God damn. Now, hold on, Jasmine. What's going on, girl? Now, is this the same man? Shit. Is this the same man that had you go down there to the emergency room to get, I don't know, to find out that you had a miscarriage or something you said, and he ain't drop you off nor pick you up and had you take the cheering with you? Is this the same man? Now, Jasmine, I'm going to tell you something. This better be the same man. I don't care if it's a real one or a fake one. It better be the same one, because I know something if this a whole different man that you didn't let shoot up the damn club round there. Jasmine, I thought you said you wasn't telling us your business no more. Why is you on here telling us this? You love to let us know somebody humping up in your tail. Jasmine, what is wrong with you and Olivia? Y'all act like we ain't getting none. What, y'all think y'all the only ones getting some? Girl, we all getting some. Y'all ain't the only one. Why do they get on the internet and act like they the only ones hunching? You say ain't nobody hunching on her? Well, baby, she may not be getting hunched on, but it's other folks getting hunched on. Why she act like she the only one getting hunched on? I don't understand that. I don't care nothing about. I don't come here and tell y'all, Tim, I got hunched on last night, y'all. I don't come here and tell y'all that. Just use your damn imagination. Girl, it ain't none of your damn business. I'm just trying to figure out why every time she gets her some tang, why she always gotta come to the internet and let us know that she over there hunching.
child. I feel like shit.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
I gotta put the clothes on. Just regular clothes.
And the big piece.
It's going okay. I just don't feel good. Like, I really feel like shit.
Why do you keep saying that? We've been here 2 minutes and you done said it 12 times. Now, Lynn wants to know, why are you having unprotected sex? Now, Lynn, let me tell you something, sis. Now, I don't know if you know, but Jasmine went down there to Colorado a few months ago. And she had the DoorDash and torrential rainstorms. Damn near got ran off the road. She did a lot to make sure she can get to see Chrissy's daughter graduate. So Jasmine don't have no extra money for protection. Okay? Now, if the man ain't bringing it, she ain't got it. Hell, the girl don't. She only buy 4 rolls of toilet paper. You want her to go buy condoms? Hold on, Lynn. Lynn, you want her to go buy condoms and the girl only go to the store and get 4 rolls of toilet paper at one time? But you want her to buy condoms just in case. She won't even stock up on toilet paper, but you want her to stock up on condoms? Lizzie, I'm just saying, girl, I'm just trying to figure out, is we watching the same show? Lynn, what show are you watching? Cause this girl won't even buy hell, she go to the store and buy 3 rolls of paper towels, but you want her to stock up on condoms. Girl, hush.
I really feel like crap. What's that? Kids go to school next week. I have to do hair.
Shanika said, and the toilet paper be 1 ply, girl. Shanika said not only is she buying 4 rolls, she only buying 1 ply because she down there at the Dollar Tree getting her damn toilet paper. Now, Shanika, don't say that. Because I guarantee you, it's somebody in this chat down there at the Dollar Tree getting their toilet paper. And let me say this, but y'all be in my comment. TMI, I buy toilet paper from Dollar Tree. What's the problem? Nothing. Nothing. Hey, nothing. Hey, you buy it from all the time? You get it from Dollar Tree all the time? Hey, sis or sir, yeah, no problem. You go ahead, keep getting it from there. TMR don't buy it from there, but baby, this my tail, okay? You do what you do with your tail. I'm going to do what I do with my tail, okay, girl? I'm just saying, because they going to come in the chat. TMR, what's wrong with toilet paper from Dollar Tree? Everybody's not rich. Hey, no disrespect to the Dollar Tree toilet paper buyers, okay? I'm just saying. God damn.
Yeah, my kids came out so nice. Like, my kids came out straight out of the house.
I have to get the rest of Aiden's clothes. I got a couple of things. I got clothes sitting right here.
Stuck to the counter. What did you do, Mama? Glue it to the counter?
What's glued to my counter?
Mama, it's stuck. Like,
what?
If I pull it off, it's gonna fit.
What is it?
I think they're like the trash bags.
Huh?
I think they're the trash bags.
Why is the trash? Can I see what she talking about? What trash bag?
The mini one.
Let me see. The girl that cleaned the kitchen.
Dollar Tree sells angel stuff? I ain't know that. I don't shop at Dollar Tree, y'all. No disrespect to Dollar Tree. I have shopped at Dollar Tree. But when they raised the prices, I said, I'm not, shit, why bother? I just go down there to the Dollar General on Saturdays and get my 5 off of 25. And then use my other coupons and stack all my coupons. That's what I do. But hey, you ain't got to do what TMR do. Do what you been doing, sis. If it worked for you, it worked for you. This my household. That's your household, okay? Because y'all be acting real funny when I say something. TMR. Hey, Dollar Tree. Shouts out to the Dollar Tree shoppers, okay? Because I'm not trying to disrespect no damn body.
She talking about it. You got it up.
Oh, God.
What's up, say cheese?
I don't like going to this shit.
Mama, oh my God. I would say bring me with you, but I'm gonna go blow up some people. Oh my God.
Kaylin, what is you talking? When you about to go blow? What did she just? Did she say she get about to go? Hey, Kaylin, come here. Cause see that mama of yours, she ain't gonna say nothing to you. Kaylin, what you mean you about to go blow up some people? Don't your mama got you in therapy? Is it not working? Kaylin, hush. Don't have me come over there.
I don't know what to put on. I seriously don't know what to put on.
Legend,
Just don't.
are you ready to go to school?
I still got new clothes I haven't even worn yet. Like they just in my closet. In a corner of my closet. I gotta use the bathroom too.
That's random. You got clothes in your closet you ain't never worn. Is that what you came live to tell us? See, Jasmine, this why ain't nobody watching this damn channel, man. I'm telling you.
But what am I gonna put on? I'm just gonna put on something.
Black and bougie, that's what it sounded like she said.
Oh, well, leggings. Sorry, I keep yawning, y'all. But I got all these clothes in here. I still don't
Are you going to giant school? Want to go to giant school?
What?
Are you going to giant school?
Yeah, you have your orientation today.
Yeah.
Okay, can I go get out so I can find me some clothes?
Oh, let's go. It's wait, come on.
All he cares about is going. Am I gonna go to the giant school?
It's play, but that's called. It's play. It's wait.
Am I gonna go to the giant school?
I'm telling y'all right now, I seen the title of this video. I didn't even want to come over here because I don't got time for the shenanigans. I don't care nothing about if she may or may not be pregnant. Because I'm not gonna ride this pregnancy with her. Now we rode it with Liv. That's only because Olivia went down to the clinic. Had Olivia not went to the clinic for 43 days and 43 nights, we wouldn't have rode it with her either. You said her wrestling outfit must be dirty, user. I don't know. Okay. I'm telling y'all right now, Jasmine is pregnant. The break room is not riding out this pregnancy with her. We'll come over here. I don't know. Was it 9 months pregnancy? I don't know. I give her about every maybe 45 days. Okay. I'll come check in about every 45 days. I'm not doing it. Olivia took us through it. I can't do her and back to back from Olivia. I need a break. Shit.
He keeps calling it giant school. You're going to a regular school.
Sure did, Mars. Olivia was over there pregnant for 10 damn months.
He keeps asking, am I going to go to the giant school? Am I going to go to the giant school? Hold on, y'all, because I have to pee.
Oh, my God. She's so manly.
Okay, I got to switch shirts. My stomach is like really bothering me. I think I have to shit.
What?
I don't know why. Oh, what the fuck am I going to put on? I just need a shirt. I don't know how to do a bra.
Right, Pearl.
Am I going to go to the giant school? Wait, my bra on. Sports bra.
Latrice, I'm asking the same question. This woman out here, I feel like I gotta. What? Girl, what? I'm trying to figure out what man is she over there telling the mans that's over there laying up in that toddler bed. Move out to where I gotta go. Shit. He probably like, wait, you gonna do it before I hit it or after I hit it? She gonna be like, shit, before. He gonna be like, Okay. See what I'm saying? Like that type of, like, let's be honest. Having a bowel movement is common for all of us, right? But most women, again, most women don't just say it like that. Like, excuse me, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. Or some women just say, hey, you guys, excuse me for a moment. Now, again, Jasmine says she's real and raw. Okay. Y'all let her be real and raw. Jasmine, you got about 4 more minutes and we gone.
I'm like bloated. Oh, it's irritating me.
Thank you, love, Christina.
I'm really fucking bloated right now. I gotta go get Legend of shirt.
It was like 2 men wrestling over there, so I'm telling you.
So we can go to the giant school.
User, stop.
I just feel bloated as fuck right now.
Black and bougie. Okay, girl.
But what are you doing? Get off the couch like that. What's going on with everything? My picture and stuff. Y'all need to clean up down here.
Maybe it's just a glitch or a bug.
Who did this?
Okay, Miss TLD.
It's like
No, she washed her hands, Mrs. Simmons. She made sure when she went to go pee, she made sure to mute it. But when she was ready to wash her hands, she turned it off of mute, and we heard the water running. Now, was her hands up under the water? I don't know.
Oh, yo, we are flying.
Oh, God.
Wait, I didn't make it to this leisure area? Wait a second. I am not a noob. Why did I land in the OG area? That boy is a noob.
Fixing it. Whoever.
It's only making 32,000 a second. What am I supposed to do with this? Are you kidding me? Dude, me being able to control his power is so overpowered.
What the fuck?
You're welcome, sis.
I can't get loose unless you look like
Jasmine, bye. I tried. No, ma'am. You called us over here. You got all on the thumbnails. Jasmine, don't you call me back over here unless I see a legit. Matter of fact, if you take the pregnancy test, I need the man that's supposed to be the donor holding the stick. If he ain't there holding the stick, I ain't say I had to see his face. I just need to hear a masculine voice, more masculine than yours, in the background. I'm telling you. The next time you come over here talking about sick, pain, nausea, and all that, you better be taking a pregnancy test. And I want the man coming through talking about, baby, I just left Dollar Tree getting you a test. If I don't see that paid actor, I at this point, it could be a paid actor. I'm telling you, if I don't get some testosterone in the next video, oh, we not coming back. I'm telling you, we not coming back. Now, the people already didn't come for this one. They said it was 1.4 views and you did it a day ago. Jasmine, the people sick of you, girl. I'm telling you, you may not care. Okay? But when you don't meet that $100 threshold on YouTube, you gonna care. You gonna care. Okay? You say get your brother and she get, whoever. I don't care. I don't care who she get. It better be some testosterone in that video. She better not come on here. And I ain't talking about legend either. I want some masculine testosterone in that video. I need somebody coming in, leaving out. Maybe you do the scene with a man getting out the bed. I don't know. With all this, I think I'm pregnant. I had a miscarriage and we ain't seen a handprint of nobody. I want you to hush at this point. Woo. All right, y'all. Let's move on, baby. Let's move on. I got to go because I ain't got time for Jasmine. But shit, we'll come back. Ooh, Lord have mercy. All right, now here comes some more shenanigans, y'all. Queen Op went to the ER yesterday. So after Noop, the guy from TikTok, they gifted her the $1,000, and y'all know Messy Maj had picked Summer and Queen Op up from the McDonald's. Messy Maj took Queen Op to Walmart to get some things for her and Summer, and then took her to the hotel. She ended up going to the ER. once she got to the hotel, and let's get into that.
Gosh.
We're going to get you into a hospital now.
Okay.
See if we can get you hooked up to everything, okay?
Yes.
So what made Queen Op go to the ER is this UTI that she keeps talking about. So this is the part that kills me. They mute it when the doctors come and the nurses come in to talk to them because they don't want us to know their business. Why did we even need to know you was at the hospital? You could have told us when you was back at the house.
Here, put these shoes on. She don't have no freaking shoes on in the bathroom. I'm hoping they don't try to admit me. This is why I wanted to go to urgent care, but I couldn't get there. This was the closest one to the hotel. Oh my gosh. I already knew it. I knew something felt off because, Mom, I told you yesterday, I was like, I feel weak. I just feel like, come on, come out. Please come out. That's what I'm saying. I hate to be real.
So what she doing right now is taking her urinalysis. Jesus be offense. All right, y'all. Let's continue.
And only a little bit came out. It's like, just give me the medicine for the UTI and let me go. Summer, off the door, off the door. What happened is they saying my blood pressure high. That's what they're saying. And they saying they got to keep an eye on me and monitor me, but I don't have nobody to watch Summer.
So if she's had this UTI for months, y'all remember she told us Danny performed an act on her. If y'all don't know, Danny is her ex-girlfriend. So you let Danny perform an act on you while having a UTI? Which more than likely has turned into something else?
Marge is he had something to do with his friend today, y'all. It's fine. Won't be the first time Summer sat in the hospital with me.
I'm sorry.
Between me peeing and the person that just came into the bathroom, I mean the person that took a number two before I came in, it's quite a mixture. I feel sorry for the person that got to come in after us. Come on, because you literally don't have no shoes on. That's why I told you to put my Crocs on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta turn the contrast down, y'all.
Yes, boo. Yes, so that's what she's saying. She's saying that her vagina is smelling so bad because of this UTI that she has. BB, I have no idea.
Okay, sit down. Sit down. Down.
If she had a UTI, you're right, Latrice, she would have been in pain. It would have been burning when she was peeing, and you would have heard her or seen her, you know, like squinting and stuff, because, you know, to put, you know, to pee or whatever. The people in her chat was saying that she got BV. And she said that she knows what BV smells like because she's had it many times before. I said, wow.
But yeah, y'all. So this is why I didn't want to come here. I don't have time for all this high blood pressure stuff. Like, seriously, I really don't. It was only like 134 over 90, but still. Yes, I still got the room. I still got the hotel room, yes. She was in ABA, y'all, but I had to stop ABA because of her sleep schedule. So then, and that's another, I can't even get the energy to talk about that right now, but I will say this, because people be loud or wrong. She was in ABA because of her sleep schedule. We only could do child link, which is early intervention. She only been out in early intervention for like a month. Literally. So she's had services longer than she hasn't had services, but nobody's talking about that because y'all don't know. People just speak on what they don't know and spread lies about stuff they don't even know about. And that meeting I just had on my vlog, the meeting I just had was literally about getting her services back started. What was her quarterly review, but we also discussed getting her services back on. Whether they just virtual for now. Look, Summer, please.
I'm going to be honest with you. I wonder if she's had any type of relationships since she's been pregnant with Juju again. I mean, let's be honest, y'all. We have no idea of knowing that.
I'm not calling my job. It's not his job. It's not his child. If any supporter is local that want to come to the hospital and help me with Summer, you're more than welcome. But I'm not staying here. Like, I will literally leave against doctor's orders again. I told you, I'm not staying in the hospital until the baby is literally falling out my you-know-what. I'm not sitting here all day.
Summer takes naps. She sleeps all day and stays up all night. That's because that's what Queen Opta allows.
I just need an antibiotic for this UTI or severe dehydration, whatever one it is. I just need an antibiotic for it. But severe dehydration don't cause the order that I'm having. I'm 30. I'm not telling y'all how far I am, but just know I only got a couple weeks left. I'm not gonna set the phone up there because I don't want them to know I'm on the phone. I told y'all about the odor, the ammonia, fishy, just porta potty odor that can only come from one thing, a UTI.
Wait, what? You said the ammonia smell and fishy smell? Wait, what? You talking about with like the smell like with cat pee? Is that smell you talking about? I'm just trying to figure out why you've been walking around all this time smelling like ammonia and fish. a mess.
Which I'm hoping it didn't lead to a kidney infection or something like that. No, it don't smell like BB. I've had that before. It don't smell like BB. You can tell this is from the pee. Even though the smell is there, if I pee or not, it's still from the pee. From whatever's going on in there. I'm not.
Right, from whatever's going on in there, and obviously you're gonna smell it from the urine. I mean, wiping yourself, you're gonna smell. Girl, ain't no way in the world I would be on the internet telling people this. Ain't no way.
Trolling. Y'all just not used to nobody being real. People go through this all the time. No, I'm not trolling at all. I don't have BB. I'm not even SUally active. I haven't had you know what in a while, so it's definitely not BB, and especially not with a man. The last time I had you know what with a man is when I got pregnant, literally, and that was in December of 2025.
Well, how you know that you didn't contract it then? Apparently you ain't tried to get rid of it. But this is the thing. If she's been going to her doctor's appointments, when you go to your doctor's appointments, they do a UA on you? So if there was any type of infection, wouldn't the doctor's appointments already have caught that?
Don't know BB linger for almost a year.
Or when she went to the ER a couple of weeks back. Remember when she went to the ER a couple of weeks back? And they said she was dilated to 4 centimeters. At least that's what she said. They said. I'm pretty sure they did a urinalysis then. So how would you still have a UTI if you just went to the ER a few weeks ago? If you were in the hospital and you had a UTI because they did a urinalysis, they would have gave you medication then. Hold on, y'all. Give me a moment. All right, the video got stuck. Hold on.
I don't have BB, y'all. I know what BB smells like. I've had it enough to know. So can you please get down for a little while? You know, she just woke up not too long ago. She shouldn't be sleepy. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like wearing me down. It's just like I know she's adding to some of the walk around. I know she's adding to some of the stress and some of the high blood pressure that I got going on. And I'm hoping it's not whatever that preeclampsia and stuff called. Look at her trying to put her shoes on. Like, girl, you not that girl? Because you got your new dress on, you think you that girl or something. Like, you're not that girl because you got a new dress on. We're not going nowhere. She stay getting her shoes thinking we're going somewhere. Look. Yes. Summer.
This lady needs some severe parenting classes. I don't care what no one says. I don't understand why anybody think this is cute. She needs... So what you'll know is once she got discharged from the ER, she ended up going, she caught a Uber to Applebee's. She goes live and asks the people that she needs to eat. send her some money so her and Summer can eat at Applebee's. As they're leaving Applebee's, waiting on the Uber to go back to the hotel, she gets on live with Noop. He calls into her live. And Summer kept running around. Noop tells her, grab Summer's hand. Like, why are you? So there were men like walking in and out the restaurant. Queen Op says every time Summer sees a man, she runs to him. As if she was saying Summer's obsessed with men like her mama is or was or whatever the situation is. I was like, so you're making a 2-year-old man crazy? She's 2. She'll be 3 next month, but she's 2. And I'm like, so you just gonna say your daughter fast? She's 2. She can't even talk, but she fast?
We can't leave right now. We can't leave right now. Summer, we can't leave right now. Come on, let's play with hey, let's get a glove. Let's get a glove. Look, let's get a glove. Look. I'm get a glove. Yay. Put some water in there and tie it up in the night.
I agree with you, Camry. Right, go Gita.
I just knew I was gonna be able to get my little antibiotic today, chill in my little room, figure some things out. Look, wee. Yay. You going clap. You like that toy? Hopefully that keep her calm for a little bit.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, give her a glove filled with water so she can bust it and be soaked with water, and you don't have a change of clothes with you to change. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm glad I learned how to move. Mute the thing. No, she's not gonna pop it. She just chilling.
Oh, that's right, EB. Summer was in a hospital gown at Applebee's.
I got here from an Uber. Thank you. I got here from an Uber. But I'm not about to stay here all day. So they like, come on, hurry up and tell me what's going on so I can go. I don't even think they have OBGYN here. So if something was wrong, they'll have to transfer me to another hospital. I literally just came here for an antibiotic. That's it. That's all. Plus, and I'm going to tell her, with all the stress I've been under, that's probably why my blood pressure high. It don't necessarily mean it has to be preeclampsia. Due in 2 weeks, y'all. Thank you. Summer, we cannot go nowhere yet, boo-boo, okay?
Oh my God, sis. Thank you so much for the GOAT trophy. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Just finish playing with your little thingy. Let them tie my tubes after. No, I'm fine, baby. I'm not gonna let them tie my tubes after. My back, my lower back. I woke up with my lower back.
So y'all hear that? She says she's not letting them tie her tubes. Nope. Why do you not want your tubes tied? I mean, at this point, girl, you don't need any more children. The first 3 you don't even have custody of.
Hurting. Lower back ain't hurt since I've been to the hospital last. Lower back hurting. Pee darker. More frequent Braxton Hicks contractions. Braxton Hicks is not the real deal, but it's just still contractions. Oh my gosh. I really don't like this hospital. I'm praying that they don't try to keep me. I just don't have time for this today. Please, God, please.
CPS should step in, especially if she doesn't have stable housing. Thank you, Reddy, for the gift.
Well, I'm never sitting down. I literally was just sitting down. But I do have a problem with standing up so much. That's why I think I also got a little autism with me, because I really have an issue with sitting down. Not an issue, but I noticed that I stand up a lot too. But sometimes standing up helped me not have contractions.
Miss Coco, thank you so much. I appreciate you, sis, for the GOAT trophy. Thank you. Not the GOAT trophy, okay? OG Brown here.
Like when I get up and walk around. I think he dropped too, y'all. Do y'all think he dropped?
Girl, that baby need to drop into a whole nother family with a whole nother mama. Yes, you are, cover girl.
I'm at the phone again. Pretty good in yourself?
Good. My name's Colin. I'm one of the.
All right, so the doctor enters the room to let her know what's going on with her ussy, and she could care less. She could care less what's wrong with that damn ussy. Thank you guys all, everybody, for the gifts. I really do appreciate it, baby. When I tell you Queen Op is a whole entire clusterfuck, okay? God, dog, baby. I thought Olivia, baby. Olivia is a cakewalk. She's just annoying. Queen Op is diabolical, okay? And she don't give no damns about it. Thank you so much, Tamri, for the gift. I appreciate it. Clock it. Thank you, sis. You said those kidneys probably shot. She don't drink a lick of water. No, she doesn't. And always got Summer on her hip. Tosh, you ain't play that live with her and Noop. No, because I'm gonna do that one tomorrow, baby. We've already been here almost 2 hours, so I can't do that. But I'm gonna play that one tomorrow if y'all don't mind. Op is where the Reap coin is. Op is where the Reap coin is. And so a lot of people are saying, let me tell y'all what a lot of people are saying on social media about Queen Op right now. A lot of people are saying, y'all let her go through what she's going through. They saying she needs to go through this for what she put Shell through. Now, they said Shell over there living her best life now. And some of y'all may not be familiar with the whole Queen Op and Shell situation back years back around the height of the pandemic, around 2020, 2021, when they was down there on Bigo. I'm telling y'all, Queen Op and Shell at one point had Bigo in a chokehold, okay? Had them in a whole chokehold. So to see where that girl was then, to see where she is now, people were asking her, like, are you able to change your hair? And, and so she says, Queen Op says that she has thousands of wigs. And I'm like, well, where are these wigs at? Like, where are you keeping all these wigs so you can go change them? Because you're not carrying around 1,000 wigs. And I believe her, Queen Op, because that's one of the things she used to do when she was on Bigo with her and Shell. She would sit and do her hair while she was talking to her chat. That was like her thing. And Queen Op doesn't have a lick of edges. All her edges are gone from all those lace fronts. She don't have a stable home, but she keeps her nails done. Well, someone said a supporter took her to the nail shop, and I just was trying to figure out why. Y'all should have took that lady to the library. Why take her to the nail shop? Like, let's be honest. She doesn't have stable housing. Why does she need a stable set of nails on her fingers? Like, that don't even make sense to me. The stuff that people do, I'm like, what? How does giving her a set of nails change anything? And especially with her having problems with her ussy, she don't need no type of bacteria, nothing. She don't need no type of length on her nails to have growing bacteria up under it. Okay? TMR, you have the best reaction channel on YouTube. Oh, Miss Coco, thank you so much. Dang, girl, you've been here 66 months. Thank you. Sis, one thing about this channel, there would be no me if it wasn't for y'all. There would be no me. I can't sit here and talk to my damn self. Okay? So I got by far the best damn chat on YouTube. I don't care what nobody says. Okay? Shouts out to the break room. You said on TikTok she cut Summer's hair and she said it's because of her having autism. She don't need Summer on that or that baby that she's carrying. I agree. She does not. She does not. But it seems like the CPS in the state of Pennsylvania and the city of Philadelphia is trash because y'all called CPS on Olivia because she threatened AJ with a spatula. I'm going to say that again. Y'all called CPS on Olivia because she threatened AJ with a spatula. Baby, y'all had Olivia in a chokehold about that damn spatula. Y'all called CPS on her quick, and Queen Op is dragging Summer from pillar to post, and ain't nobody said nothing. Y'all taking her to go get her nails done, dropping gifts off, sending her an exorbitant amount of money. But Olivia said she was gonna pop AJ with the spatula, and y'all had the Arlington Police Department at her front damn door. Okay, a mess. Now, let's finish this off with Olivia, honey. We had to save her for last because when I tell you we are tired, baby, she's still in this hospital room with this gown on, talking about this C-section. She really wants us to believe she had a C-section. At this point, sis, you birthed a baby. It came out one way. It either came out through your stomach or it came out through your cuckoo. Since we don't know, we don't give a damn. The baby here. We don't care how the baby exited, and we damn sure don't care how the baby entered. Okay? We don't care about the enter or the exit. All right? But apparently she wants to keep reiterating that she had a C-section.
Yeah, hopefully my phone records the audio because my phone didn't record the audio with my other vlog. But I'm still in the hospital. You guys can see I'm laying down. They just redid my steri strips for my wound, like my incision. So yeah, they said that my incision looks really good. I can't see it, of course, because my stomach is humongous, and it's.
Did they say that your incision looked really good before or after you was over there pussy popping on a handstand in the hospital room while the baby was down at the NICU? Was it before or after you was over there pussy popping on a handstand?
Under my stomach because I have a fupa, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, I can't believe I had a C-section. This is crazy. I'm getting discharged today.
I don't know. She may have had
actually, like
C-section.
within an hour. She's just making sure I have my medications.
I don't know, S.C. Johnson.
These nurses, I'm gonna say, shout out to all the nurses out there because you guys do such a big job, and you don't get enough credit. And especially those sweet ones, which in this hospital, most of the hospitals that I've been in, honestly, I can only count like a few on my hand that I've dealt with that were rude. Most of the nurses that I've ever come in contact with are such sweet people. Like, they're really genuine, sweet people. And this
girl, the other day you was about to have Ben Crump down there. You said the baby didn't deserve to be in the NICU because she wasn't nothing wrong with her. She was perfect. She was normal. You said they broke your water and didn't ask you permission. Baby, the other day you was damn near about to have Ben Crump down there representing you against the hospital that you there in Los Angeles or wherever the hell you at in California. Now all of a sudden everybody's sweet. You want to tongue kiss all the nurses. Libby, hush. Hush, ma'am.
One that's discharging me right now, she's just so freaking sweet. And
thank you for the gifts, sis.
She's the one that told me my baby's eyes are colored. And I've had encounters where I thought my baby's eyes were colored, but they changed. But she said that this baby's eyes are not going to change. She could tell because she could see beyond like the film. I don't know. She sees a lot of babies, so I'm sure she knows what she's talking about. But that's exciting. I hope Leah does have colored eyes. Oh my God, that'd be so pretty.
This girl is so vain. Can you just hope that Leah has vision? Can we just hope and pray that your baby can see? She talking about she hoped the baby got colored eyes. Why you just can't hope and pray that she can see out of her eyes? Because you don't even know that yet.
But anyway, she's just so freaking sweet. All these nurses have been so sweet to me. And I know, like, I look like a big bowling ball head, but I know, like,
yes, you do.
It hasn't been ideal. I know I didn't want a C-section. I was terrified of a C-section. C-section was literally the worst thing in my mind that could ever happen to me. But honestly, it hasn't even been that bad. Like, I'm on day 3. I feel like I'm.
See, this is where this hospital effed up. When y'all should have did like y'all did when she had Kaylani. Y'all should have ejected her out this hospital. Y'all should have did that because when she had Kaylani, hell, she got out that hospital so fast. We was trying to make sure if she actually had the baby. She was discharged so damn fast. She had too much time in this hospital.
Feeling so good. They're telling me my incision looks really good, so that's really good. Thank God. Because you know when you first get a C-section, it feels like you could rip open. That's how I feel. But they can see it and they're inspecting it and looking at it and cleaning it and all that stuff. So they said it looks good. So thank you, God. And the baby is healthy. The baby is doing so good. She just checked her for jaundice. No jaundice. Like I said, she was only in the NICU because of her oxygen when she first came out of me because she was stuck in the birthing canal. And but even that situation, I know I was really like upset about her being in the NICU and that wasn't ideal once again because I wanted her with me the whole time. But even that, like that turned out to be a good situation, and all the nurses in the NICU were so sweet to me and good to her. And I'm just grateful for this situation. I'm just grateful for, this is a horrible angle. I'm grateful for this experience. I know, like, this is just an example that things can maybe not turn out the way that you guys want them. And maybe that's what God is trying to teach me right now, that things do not always turn out the way that you plan or the way that you want, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad experience. You know, that doesn't mean that you won't see God or God won't see you through it. And I feel like with this, he really saw me through it because we're both doing so well. My baby is healthy. That's all that matters. I'm healthy. That's all that matters. And we're doing good. And I'm going to go home on time. And I'm just so grateful to God. I'm so grateful to God. Like, this is so inspiring. Like, I just have a lot on my mind, you guys, but I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful to this hospital. I'm grateful to my family. I'm grateful to
the family that didn't show up. You grateful to the hospital because you getting ready to go home. But when you was in there, you was caught. The fact that you was in there acting a fool and didn't have, the people didn't even know you was coming. You in there acting a damn fool. Now you didn't. It should be embarrassed the way you was acting up in that hospital. She must have told the nurses she's a YouTuber and gave them her YouTube channel so they can watch this video. This is her apology video to the nurses.
The man that gave me this baby, even though I don't care how people look at it, I'm so grateful for my daughter. Like, I love my baby girl and I love all my kids. I don't care where they came from, what strange man dropped them in me, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. They're my babies. They're my babies. They're mine.
So you don't care about strange men dumping semen in you and creating life that they're not going to be a part of? Olivia, you are definitely a tortured soul. I would feel some type of way that I birthed this beautiful baby, but she may or may not even know her father. Like, how unfair for that child. Like, I hope you have enough sense to build some type of rapport with whoever the person is who put this baby inside of you. and hopefully he's a decent enough person to be decent to this child and be a father. Like it's everything's about her. It's nothing about that baby or the children. You got 3 children over there, and all of them put together ain't seen their daddy 2 times. AJ ain't never seen his daddy in the flesh. Kaylani seen her daddy once. And this baby is to be determined.
And I just love my kids so much. My kids are my everything. And I'm so happy I had this little oopsie baby. Because I love little Leah. My little Leah baby girl. She's perfect. And she's sleeping.
So for all of y'all that may or may not know, apparently the baby's name is not Leah, but this is the name she wants the YouTube to call the baby, Leah. Girl, we gonna call that baby baby. We gonna call it Olivia's baby.
Right now, but I can't wait to see my other babies. Okay, so my mom is about to pick me up. I have to call her right now and tell her that I'll be discharged within the hour.
Yeah, we did hear that, sis, that the baby was stuck in the birthing canal. So she may have had a C-section for that reason.
And my medication. I'm just waiting for my medication and my discharge papers.
Okay,
and I have a pediatrician for her lines up. And
that she not gonna see. Well, you know what? Maybe she will see the pediatrician because you're there with your mama. I don't know. Because I don't think your mama real keen on doctors either. No.
Yeah. Now it's just I have to heal so I can get back on my ish and get my life and my body and my mind and just get everything together. You know, I'm so excited for this new chapter and just moving forward with my life and with my kids and creating the best life for them. And also my other 3 kids, all my babies, you know, because when my other 3 kids are able to come back to me and be around with, you know, just be in my life without the bullshit, I need to make sure I have like my life set up, you know, so they can come back to mommy. They have a stable place with mommy. And
you see how she's disassociated herself in her head? She has her other 3 kids and then the 3 kids that's hers. Yeah, see how she's done that? Her other 3 kids. Whew.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm going to be working on this next year of my life. So yeah, I'm just excited and I'm done. We're closing the chapter on having babies. The chapter is closed. We're done. And I'm going to be celibate. I'm going to be celibate for an entire year.
Olivia, sis, you couldn't even be celibate the first 5 months of your pregnancy. You had a whole man over there laying up in you. Barely knew the man 2 weeks, and he was over there digging your back out while you was 5-6 months pregnant. Girl, hush.
So the last time I had SIS was with my baby daddy. And that was, when was that? April.
So you didn't have sex with Elder Bay?
April. Okay, so anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be celibate past that.
So wait, hold on. So you said you had yanks with your baby daddy in April. And when did her and Elder Bay fall out? When was that? Did you have the ex with your baby daddy, so you say, in April? Was that before or after he kicked your dough in? Because I'd be damn if I lay up with a nigga and he just kicked my dough in. But you know what? Didn't Brandon kick your door in too and you kept on sleeping with him? This girl is, she's a lot.
But I'm just saying, I'm going to give my body, I'm going to count my celibacy now because it doesn't matter when I'm pregnant. Like, not like it didn't matter, but I'm just saying, like, I'm going to count it from now, from this moment. What is today's date? August 8th. So August 8th, starting my celibacy journey. And yes, so we're going to be celibate for a year. And not because that's not even a big deal, being celibate.
Yeah, it's really not. I don't even understand why you're telling us, girl. It's the fact that you even thinking about sex and your baby ain't even a week old. It's the fact that you're thinking about it. All that you just went through to get that baby on this earth, and you thinking about somebody digging your back out. You ain't even discharged from the hospital. Girl, you're not even discharged, and you already thinking about somebody digging your back out. God, dog.
For a year. It's just the principle, like that's step one of like this whole healing journey, or not even my healing journey. There's just so many parts of this healing journey, but self-love, self-worth, because I understand I don't deal with dudes that are my caliber. I've been dealing with dudes who are below me. I deserve better. I know that. But I've just been
Are you dealing with your equal? Because how do you keep dealing with the same type of ninjas, but you know that you deserve better? How do you know that you deserve better, but you keep getting the same? Like, you go seek these men out. They don't seek you out. You seek them out. So if you know you deserve better, then why you keep getting the ones? Why you keep seeking the ones that are not better? Girl, you get what you pay for, essentially, right? You getting your match.
Messing around, you know what I mean? I've been messing around and having a little too much fun. But like, seriously, moving forward, when I do start dating, whenever the hell that may be, I want to date with intention. I'm not going to be out here messing around. We're not going to be sleeping with any men. We're going to do it differently when we do decide to start dating again. I'm not saying that I was dating before. No, I was just sleeping around. You guys want a real deal, Holyfield? Yeah, I was sleeping around. Yes, I was. Because that's what I wanted to do. If I wanted to date, I would have went on a date. A lot of the times, you guys want to be seen out with these. Sometimes I don't want to be seen with them. I just want to have fun with them. But that was the old me. And
so you like the men treating you like a toilet? You just want the men to pump and dump, huh? That's it. So you just want the man to come over and give you a good time. You don't want you don't want to go anywhere. Talking about you want to be out seen. No, I want a ninja to spend some coin. What the hell you mean? No, you about to spend some coin. So you don't mind giving up your ass and you can't even get a meal? You was okay with that? That's giving prostitute. No, that's not even getting that, because the prostitute get money. You wasn't getting nothing but wet tail. I don't understand this conversation. The fact that she's even having this conversation, laying up in the bed and just had a baby snatched out her stomach 2 days before this conversation. Girl, a mess.
The new me wants to do everything with intention. So whenever I decide to date again and actually do it, we will do it the right way, and we'll do it with intention, and we'll find quality, good guys that are worth even being outside with. Because some of these guys, I'm sorry, like, I don't want to be seen outside with them.
So wait, hold on. So how do you do that? So you saying you about to go from whore to housewife? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm just like, how did you do that? Is that is it possible? I don't know. I ain't never been no hoe. I don't know. I've always been a housewife. I don't know nothing about that. Is it possible? Because it ain't like you. So you saying you're gonna be delivered? Olivia said she gonna be delivered. Olivia said, I ain't no hoe no more. I ain't no hoe no more. Ain't no hoe no more. Child, I laid up in the hospital bed, a mess.
I just wanted the. That's bad. Don't be like me, but it's the truth. Like, sorry, not only guys think like that about women. Women be thinking that about men too. Like,
and here's the gag, y'all. her mama watches her videos. Not only does her mother watch her videos, her children watch her videos. Imagine saying, I just wanted to be F, and all your kids gonna hear that. Like, at some points, there's some things you just need to keep out the kids. They don't need to know everything. I don't care what nobody say. Kids don't need to know everything. If that's the case, if you sleeping with a man, you'll just sleep with the door wide open. Don't y'all close y'all door? You close your door, right? You don't just keep your door wide open while you over there sleeping with some man. And the man could be the kid's daddy or not the kid's daddy. You don't keep the, you don't. So if you shut the door while you in there having intimacy with some man, why you get on the internet and say this? These people are weird to me.
Babe, I don't want to be seen with you. Like, you ain't even all that. Like, I just want to fuck. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and that's just what it was. Okay. So it is what it is. I can admit to who I am and what I.
That's not true. Because didn't you have Elder Bay down there at the Costco buying pizzas and salads and carrying? You took him shopping with you. So apparently you wanted to be seen with somebody. You took Elder Bay in your car down there to the Costco.
Done. Like, I'm not ashamed. Okay, a girl just wanted to have fun, and I did want some kids too, so I got what I wanted out of the deal. It might not be understandable to you, but this is my life. Okay, I look so crazy because my boobs are up here.
So she just admitted it, y'all. She slept with these men because she wanted to recreate the family that was stolen from her. She doesn't care as long as they had penis. She didn't care nothing about the ninjas having good genes. Hell, apparently she didn't even care if they had big penises or small penises because she said gamer-based penis was small. So that wasn't even a factor for her, baby. Oh, mess.
Here, my shoulders look humongous and my head looks huge. Anyway, I don't care though. Let me get up. Oh, fuck that shit. I'm so comfortable. I don't care if I look like, I don't care what I look like. I look crazy, but anyway. And I'm only saying that because I'm looking at myself. If I didn't see myself, I wouldn't care. But anyway, so yeah, just new stuff coming, okay? You guys, we're allowed to fuck up. We're allowed to fuck up and fuck up and fuck up. We're allowed to fuck up as many times as we feel like it, okay? Until we feel like getting it and changing it. This is our life. Like, that's why I hate the judgment and I hate the ridicule, because you're not God, and I mean, you can judge. People judge every day, all day, but it's only.
Sis, yes, we are allowed to F up. We definitely are allowed. But who wants to just keep doing it? Especially if it keeps pushing you back further in life. You can say what you want to say, but having these 3 little bitty humans is pushing you further back in life. It's not progressing you. And the fact that you laid up in that hospital and them people gave you a C-section and you didn't even tell them people, well, let's be honest. A lot of people are saying, why didn't Olivia get her tubes tied? Which y'all may or may not know. You have to sign those tubal ligation paperwork when you're about 6 months pregnant. And you typically do that with the OBGYN that's following you. Olivia couldn't just show up at the hospital room like she did, at the ER like she did, and say, oh yeah, and by the way, when you birth this baby, tie my tubes. That has to be in paper. She can't just ask for. Now she can go back when she established an OBGYN, but let's be honest, y'all, who's doing that? If you are really wanting your tubes tied, you're gonna go ahead and sign that paperwork while you're still pregnant. So that way, once you're in the delivery room, you're one and done, right? You get all that done, birth baby, get tubes tied, and come on up out of there. So she definitely is not going to go back and get it done. I guarantee y'all, this is 2026, 2028, she'll be pregnant again. Bye, Olivia. I guarantee y'all that. 2028, she'll be pregnant again. Now, is she going to tell the internet? I don't know. But I guarantee you, by 2028, she'll be pregnant again. Because Olivia doesn't use condoms. She doesn't like it. And all this, I'm going to be celibate for a year. All it's going to take is for her to catch it. Because Olivia's at home right now with that new baby, with her cell phone in her hand on the dating apps. Right now. I guarantee you, since Olivia been in California, she got some men that she's been chatting with. How much y'all want to bet? I guarantee you that. Since she's been in California, she's been sitting on social media on the little dating apps, already chatting with men. When she got home, when she was laying up in the hospital room, when she wasn't talking to y'all, she was sitting on the internet, on the dating apps, talking to somebody. I guarantee you that, because she was bored. So she uses the men for her entertainment, just like she used the internet for her entertainment. A mess, okay? Whoo! All right, y'all. That's my time, baby. We're in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Shit, y'all might not see TMI tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to see what's shaking. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all don't forget to hit that like button on the way out the door. TMR gonna see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, so what you love. Bye.